I love baseball cards. Got 'em, need 'em, got 'em, need 'em, need 'em, need 'em, got 'em, need 'em.
Welcome to another episode of Remember the Great Sports Card Show Pickup video. I'm going to be honest with you. I am really excited to share these pickups with you guys. And the reason for that, first of all, this is going to be a two-part video. I'm going to first show you the stuff that I picked up, but in the second video, it's going to be a little special because I picked up a couple other items that from a vendor, and to put it shortly, those are going to be available to you, my viewers. Meaning, the person that I bought these from, and this is the second video, has made these 1960s vintage era items available to you, the viewing public. And you're going to have to watch part 2. I will post it right up here in the corner. It'll also be at the end of this video, as well as down in the description. So if you want to jump right to part 2 and see what I'm talking about with these vintage items from the 1960s, featuring Mickey Mantle, Sandy Koufax, and Willie Mays, click ahead to read ahead. But this video is going to be part 1, showing the pickups at my most recent card show pickup. So we'll start with, just to prove to everyone that I do buy newer cards, this is the first thing I'm going to start with. And this is the 2017 Topps Heritage Minors complete set, 1 through 200. And this is the 2018 version of the Topps Heritage Minors in the 69 Topps design. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. being the key card in there. Juan Soto being the key card in the 2018 version. I just pulled Ahmed Rosario out because he's card number 1, and same with Vlad Jr. These were at the show. Normally I don't go after newer cards other than singles, but being that I collect minor league autographs in person, there was a vendor there that had these for $20 a piece. So for $20 or $40 total, I picked up both of these sets, and they're 200 card sets chock full of the top minor league guys in the game today. So hopefully I'll be able to get a few of those signed in the upcoming season. Also from that vendor, got a bag here, I picked up a handful of random minor league guys that I thought I might see. I really like these triple player ones. I got a handful of those. And these were only like 20 cents a piece. I mean, this would be really nice if I can get Andrew Miller to sign that and AJ Puck. Being Andrew Miller's a Cardinal now. Yep, so nothing too fancy. There's a Paul Goldschmidt. You know, hopefully some guys that I'm going to see in the minor league seasons to come. There's a Lourdes Gurriel rookie. Probably not going to see him, but for 20 cents I grabbed one. Max Scherzer card. There's a nice parallel Christian Yelich for 20 cents. I thought, can't go wrong there. A couple Tyler O'Neals, who's a Cardinal. Cole Reagans. So nothing special there. But I bought them all from the same vendor, so that's why I thought I'd share those with you. So we're going to go off camera with those because I got a lot of stuff to show you. So I just want to start it off with those heritage sets. We're going to pan down, and we're going to show some other stuff off. Now this next vendor, pretty excited about this one. Everybody knows that I am a huge San Antonio Spurs fan. So this vendor had he had boxes to go through. This was one of those tables that I spent an hour or more at, just going through cards and making a stack. And basically what I did was I went through and I pulled the David Robinsons out, and that's a David Robinson rookie. I found this Bill Willoughby autograph. Okay, And many of you guys may not know who Bill Willoughby is, but he was only a San Antonio Spur for a couple seasons. He was not a lifetime Spur like the Admiral or Tim Duncan. But the cool thing about Bill Willoughby that many of you may not know, and this is according to his Wikipedia page, he is one of the very few players to ever block one of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's skyhooks. Now, all I gotta say is if you've ever watched Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with his skyhook, that tells you how good his jumping ability was to be able to jump in the air and block Kareem doing his skyhook. So I thought for that, being that he's shown here as a Spur, like I said, he spent the majority of his career elsewhere with other teams. I thought this was a cool card of Bill Willoughby, 1970s era San Antonio Spur. So with that in mind, I picked up, I'm going to go through these kind of fast. Hopefully I don't make it too blurry. But I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Tim Duncan rookies and various Tim Duncan insert cards that I did not have. And that's sort of a rookie insert. And that's the gold version of that. So, a bunch of Tim Duncans. And here, oh, that's still just Tim. That's a green parallel something of Duncan. And here is a Robinson and Duncan card. So I'm torn, which box does that go in? And here's a couple more of the Admiral inserts. There's the Dennis Rodman / Robinson. I've got that one. But a couple that I didn't have. Then here's the face-to-face Shaquille O'Neal Robinson. And since we're talking about Shaq, I also happen in the same box, let me get the glare off of those, sorry, found some Shaquille O'Neal rookies. And you can see the original price tag on there, $6, $10, $8, $8. And I grabbed these. Again, I didn't pay that price for them. These were all bundled together, and I'll tell you how much here in a second. Also in that box was a DeJounte Murray rookie card, numbered to $4.99. So hopefully that pans out to do something. He's been injured this season, but hopefully he'll be able to bounce back next year, or maybe before the end of this season, and be an impactful Spur. So that's his rookie card. And these were kind of neat. I remember seeing these back in the 90s, but it was the insert cards out of Collector's Edge, and I just didn't have the money to buy them at the time, but I got these for such a great deal. And these are Collector's Edge, and this might be the whole set, I'm not sure. They're 1 to 24, but it's the squad boss cards, and it's got Elway, Montana, Steve Young, Aikman, Phil Simms, Thurman Thomas, Chris Warren, Emmitt Smith, Jerome Bettis, Barry Sanders, Anthony Miller, Shannon Sharp, Tim Brown, Sterling Sharp, Jerry Rice, Michael Irvin, and Andre Rison. And again, you see the boss thing up in the corner there. I don't know if that's the name of the set. I just don't know much about these. And in addition to that, I got the Blue Effects versions of these, of John Elway, Joe Montana, Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, Jerome Bettis, Anthony Miller, and Sterling Sharp. And you can see that it says Edge up in the corner of those. So I don't know enough about these. Maybe there's some collectors from the 90s that know their football better than me. But I thought these were pretty cool. They're in this cheap box. I again don't know if this is a set or these are just singles or what, but for all of the items that you see here, not counting the sets, that was a different seller, but everything that I just showed you, I paid $17 for the Duncan rookies, for the Robinson rookie, for the Willoughby autograph, for the DeJounte Murray, for the Shaq rookies, for these collector edge cards, 17 bucks for the whole pile. Now, I'm gonna move on because we got a lot to cover here, but I'm gonna keep some of these Shaq rookies for a future contest winner. So somebody on my channel that is a subscriber will get one of these Shaq rookies, or maybe I'll send out all 4. I don't know. So I bought these specifically for you guys, the viewer. So moving on. Like I said, we got to move fast. We got a lot of ground to cover. All right. Now this next vendor was a small pile. We'll leave David Robinson there, being he's my favorite. This next one I picked up for $10 for the stack of 3. And $10 seems like a lot for 3 cards, but when I show you, they're pretty cool cards. The part of that deal was this Topps Gold Label frame card of Ian Kinsler out of the autograph collection from this year. And I've seen some other YouTubers, you know, pull these out of boxes and such, but Ian Kinsler autograph. He's a not Missouri native, but he played at the University of Missouri. So wanted to grab that one. From the same seller, I got another Mizzou Tiger alumni, Max Scherzer, on a jersey card. So, and finally, I got an autograph of the, I want to say, Indians top prospect / first round pick, Will Benson, outfielder, coming up through the Indian system. It's a refractor auto. I don't know if that means anything. I don't know, you know, what a refractor is nowadays, to be honest with you. So for the 3 of those, 10 bucks, which I thought was a steal, especially for this Kinsler, which that's a real unique type of card. So again, like I said, we're going to move fast, so we're going to move on from there. All right, so this next stack, we're just going to jump through these really fast. This is part of a purchase, basically, of a large stack of cards here. I can't show them all, but long story short, these are through the mail Thursday video cards. So I sat down in a box for a couple hours, and I just went through and tried to find anybody that I thought might sign through the mail for me, you know, football included. You know, on the lot, not just baseball. There's some oversized posters I'll show you in a second here. I'll pull that one out. But these are guys that are known signers through the mail. And I just grabbed a stack of these, and I went to town, basically, on grabbing these. So, not in the best shape. You know, like the Ron Hansen rookie there's got somebody's name or something on it. You know, but, you know, like Lou Quimlock there has a Cleve 65 written on there. You know, Bill Short there. And that was an extra basketball card I got from another vendor. But the cool thing about these, and I bundled these together, so this is the poster insert. So I'm going to try to send this to Mr. Nelson, see if he will sign it. Hopefully he does. Looks like somebody wrote something on there, but whatever. So anyways, this is a 1971 Topps poster insert where you would get this in a pack of cards. You know, and this set featured many Hall of Famers and such. Obviously Bill Nelson's not that, but you know, he seems to be signing through the mail, so I thought I'd put this in the mail and see if he'd sign it for me. So stay tuned, you might see that in a future TTM video. Alright, so moving on. This is probably my second favorite buy of the day, and you guys are probably going to agree with me on this. So I got some more through the mail autograph ammo, we'll call that. But I'm going to share with you 4 cards that I bought from the same dealer with vintage cards. Then I'm going to tell you what I paid for them, and you're just going to, your jaw's going to drop when I tell you this price. So we will start with probably my favorite pickup of the day, next to my part 2 video, and that is a Lawrence Taylor rookie card. Pretty decent shape. It's not Gem Mint 10 or anything like that, but you know, I'd say it's a good mid-grade. And you see the price on the back there. You know, he was asking $5 for it, so that's one. The next one is a 86 Topps Reggie White rookie card. And again, you know, these are tougher to find in great shape. This is not, you know, he's got $4 on it, which to me is a steal. And it's, you know, I'd say mid-range, you know, 5 or 6, somewhere in that neighborhood, if you were to pick, you know. So those two. Then in addition to those two rookies, a Phil Simms rookie card, and oh, got the glare going there, and an Art Monk rookie card. So those 4 cards, okay, I got from this vintage dealer. And you saw the prices on the back of the Reggie White and the LT card. And I made an offer. I said, these add up to, you know, whatever. And I said, will you take $10 for all 4? And he said yes. So you heard me right. I got the Reggie White, the Lawrence Taylor, the Art Monk, and the Phil Simms rookies for only $10, which comes out to $2.50 a card. To pick up these raw rookie cards for only $2.50 each of 4 Hall of Famers is just crazy in my mind. And I'm not, you know, I'm not huge on graded cards. You know, I'm more of a, if I want a card and it's a raw card like this, and I think it's a good deal, I'll grab it. And I hope you guys agree that $10 for the 4, that's a steal in my book. I mean, that's just my opinion. So in addition to this $10 was already spoken for. I went through his stuff as well, and I really hit football really hard with this guy, meaning vintage football. So you're going to be seeing a lot of these hopefully in returns as well. Yeah, I only got 3 baseball cards from him, but this stack also he sold me for $10. So $10 for those, $10 for these. And these are again through the mail Thursday ammo. You know, guys that aren't big names. And that's Earl McCullough. And the cool thing about him, the tags over, is he was actually a track star before he turned into football. He was one of those guys that turned into a wide receiver after having a successful track career in college. And I want to say he was also an Olympian, maybe. There was old Zeke Bertowski, Packer Bear. So again, these are guys that have been known to sign through the mail. So I grabbed what I could. So I'm going to hopefully get these out in the mail pretty soon. That's Jerry Philbin. And here's the 3 baseball that I got. Wayne Comer, Bill Short, and a Hal Smith. So all these were only $20, or $20 for all the rookies and that stack. So I thought that was a steal. So in closing, thank you for watching my video. This was a great amount of pickups for a card show. I mean, tons and tons of stuff, including the heritage sets there. But I please ask you to stay tuned for part 2 of my pickups, because in that video you're just going to be blown away by what I found. And if you are blown away enough, you're going to have the opportunity to purchase these for your own self. So stay with me. Tune into episode part 2. Thanks.